tonight's instructions? Well, let's see. Let's do a bit of a recap, shall we? Hello, welcome to the well. Now, let's see. Recap. Yes. So, what we've learned so far with our studies, with studying the pygmy weed, or I suppose we can call him Henry, that's what the gardeners call him. What we've discovered.
Go on, Seamus.
What we've discovered so far with the mayor's invitation to come and fill in the maps of his science with our magical understandings and observing the plant, is that this plant was generated from the books that Verena left, the four powerful magical items within it. Now, what's grown since then appears to be a recreation or a reanimation of the plant that existed before. It grows a little bit faster each time we observe it. Its growth rate continues to grow in leaps and bounds. When it first came several months ago, about 4 months ago now, we noticed it growing just a little bit at a time. Since then, it's grown at almost double the rate from what we observed during that time. Now, we've taken several samples and cuttings from it, and when we use these samples and cuttings within our own magical experimentations, rites, tinctures, recreations of atomic materials, things like that. So it actually increases the power ratio of whatever it is that we're working on. Now, it's only done just little bits. So it's not like, I toss it in with a candle and the candle blows up my house. But the candle might become almost the size of a fireplace. Not quite these ones, but a smaller one that you normally see in a home. So as we've been studying the plant, which by the way we do call pygmy weed, also Henry. So Henry has started to show little mouths, similar to flesh lilies back in mythos. But flesh lilies do not have intelligence. They are just, they look sort of like lilies from this world, but they eat smaller game back in mythos. Like small pigs about this big, the little ones. But they generally leave people alone as long as you don't walk right into one's mouth. This plant, however, Henry seems to want meat. The gardeners say that he's eating meat exclusively through the mouth that they have there and they keep an eye on. And that's an example of one of the cuttings that's still somehow attached to the hole, but has become separate. Another example of this that we've seen has been the plant inside of the mayor's house. Now, we've still not had a chance to observe it down to its roots, but it appears to not, at first glance, to not be currently tied into the root base of the plant in the inn. And so that's something that we're still observing. Question?
So, Henry has been separated from the main plant,
They've got it in a pot.
Oh, okay. So Henry's in a pod.
Yes.
There's the main plant, and then there's also another plant that's not connected that is in Jackpot.
But it reacts the same way.
Alright.
And when I observe the essence, it's almost a mirror copy of each other. Now that's impossible to do unless it is the same entity.